Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Do you have a blog? Are you a blogger? People ask me that, and I say, yeah, I guess I have a blog. I don't know if I consider myself a blogger since I've been doing blogging for quite a while. I've been writing with a personal voice and perspective for, geez, as long as I can remember. I mean, going back to the early 90s. Wow, it's been a long time. Well, blogging software and these platforms have not been available forever. However, if you do have a blog, you may want to pay attention to some feedback I'm going to give to a blogger in our midst. If you don't have a blog, you can get one at geeks.pirillo.com if you are a geek and you want to blog about geeky things. Heck, if you want to blog about anything, you can blog on geeks.pirillo.com. We're also accepting bloggers who want to make money with their writing. If you can write well and you want to write about anything, you want to blog about anything, let me know. We are accepting these types of applications. We're using geeks.pirillo.com as a farm team of sorts, so you can participate there or drop me a line, chris@pirillo.com, if you want to make money from blogging on lockergnome.com, which is the blog network that I've had running for quite a while. So yeah, I've got my blog at chris.pirillo.com. I also have a MySpace blog, although I just kind of push all the videos that we do into my MySpace blog. I've got other blogs that I've set up, but really my primary blog is chris.pirillo.com, which of course I encourage you to visit and leave comments in, and that's kind of related to the question at hand submitted by Lisa Lee from lisa-lee.com. And that, the little minus sign, that dash. You don't actually spell out the word dash. It says, "Hi, Chris. Just wondering, what does blogging mean to you? To me, I blog to share my thoughts or latest internet finds, and I really like to get feedback and a sense of community. Without it, I personally don't see the point in blogging. Maybe I'm wrong. But I feel I may as well blog in a paper journal as I used to before the days of the internet. I'm just getting very disheartened over the lack of feedback I get over at LiveJournal and my own site. I've already stopped blogging over at my site because I was tired of expecting comments that never come. Without them, I have no idea what my readers are thinking. Are they shy? Bored? Do they think I'm stupid? Lol." I had to say that out loud there. She lolled. "It makes me feel insecure. Not a cool feeling when I am sharing something of myself, so I decided to stop blogging on my site, but I really miss doing so, and I'm having the same problems now on LiveJournal. I feel maybe I've really lost my writer's touch, so to speak. The whole reason I'm writing this to you is because I'm wondering if you have any tips or pointers as to how to get more interaction or comments going on a blog, and also if I have the wrong attitude or not. Should comments be expected, and if so, and I'm not getting any, what am I doing wrong? Maybe I just need to get more of an audience. Thanks for listening, just in case this would be a good topic on a future video so that others having the same issues can be guided." Well, Lisa, you bring up good points. It's disappointing to create something and then get no feedback from it. There have been plenty of times I've posted a blog post and have received no feedback whatsoever, and I've poured my heart and soul into a post, and nothing comes back. And doesn't make any sense to me, really. I mean, I thought it would warrant some kind of discussion. Well, here's the thing. There's a lot going on the internet these days, and a lot of people are blogging. They have their own blogs. Some people have more than one blog. I'm guilty of that. So, if we're not publishing, what are we doing? Well, potentially we're commenting. My number one suggestion for people who want to get more comments on their blog, more flow to their blog, is to participate in other people's blogs. That's really what it's about. If you get out there and you participate, people are going to become more and more aware of you and the things that you're doing. And that doesn't always do the trick, because there are many times that I'll visit, a friend's blog, sometimes even yours, and read it, but not really feel compelled to comment. I don't really have anything to add. Comments are not a measure of success in my book, and I don't think they should be a measure of success in anybody's book. You blog for your own reasons, and if that's just to, share your thoughts, share your experiences, share your creations, whatever. If that is what you want to get from it, then you're always going to be successful. But if you really rely on comments to feel validated, then you're going to face it's an uphill battle, because there are a lot of blogs, a lot of places on the internet where you can leave comments. And how many blogs do you read that you don't always comment on? And maybe you comment on every blog post that you read. Well, wow, that is pretty amazing. I know I don't do that. I might comment on 5% of the blog posts that I read. I love reading comment feeds because once the original post has been made, commenters can come in and support or argue against a point or set of points or whatever that had been made in the original post. It's another reason why I know some people have been really happy with the blogs that they've had at chris.pirillo.com. I'm sorry, that's my blog. You can't blog there, but you can blog at geeks.pirillo.com for one reason. It's a targeted audience. It's a huge audience. We're coming upon 7,500 registered geeks right now, and we haven't been open for much longer than a month's time. So if you blog there about a topic that is near and dear to another geek's heart, the chances of someone commenting are pretty high. And not only might they leave a comment, or you might leave a comment in their blog post or forum post, that kind of interactivity is cyclical. You leave a comment somewhere, someone's going to check out your profile, read what you've done, see what you've done, possibly participate in what you've done, and it grows like that. A blog is just one component of this, right? You've got a blog, okay. Well, on geeks.pirillo.com, or maybe another community website that you belong to, not only has a blog, but maybe forums, a place where you can upload photos, videos, all this interactivity going throughout the site. A blog is just one of those tools inside this greater umbrella of experiences. MySpace works the same way. It's one of the reasons why some people like blogging on MySpace, or any one of these websites that has a large audience coming to it. And that's another reason why I have really started to pay attention to what's happening on geeks.pirillo.com more so than when I started. When I started, it was kind of like, hey, this is kind of fun. I'm like, this is really working well for some people. They're getting their questions answered. They're answering questions. They're meeting other people. They're sharing their experiences. I see people posting, very well thought out, in some cases blog posts, in some cases forums, some groups, but they're just finding themselves as immersed in the experience as they expect the people who are out there to be immersed in. And that's, it's the same way with a regular blog, on its own. But you got to think of it that way. Imagine if a visitor comes to a website and only has one chance to interact, and that's just a very passive medium. Even leaving a comment isn't truly interactive. There's really a dialogue that's siloed in one particular site versus one particular blog, versus a community construct where you've got a variety of these places where people can interact, whether it's your audience or another audience. So this is one of the reasons why I know a lot of people, I keep listing off these reasons. It's just kind of like me explaining what's in my head. One of the reasons, another one, sorry, that some people have started to not just blog, but also participate in forums and make their own forums, and then, above and beyond those things, just bringing a lot of interactivity to their particular passions. I also mentioned at the beginning of the video that lockergnome.com is open for people who want to make money from blogging in a legitimate fashion. We essentially split certain ad revenues, not all ad revenues, that run through the system, and basically do a shared license on the content that you post. And that has worked out quite well for people who have been blogging on Lockergnome. And I know that some people are actually in the chat room who have blogged on Lockergnome. And Lockergnome itself, lockergnome.com, has been around for a while. Starting to really look for more serious bloggers, no matter the topic. In fact, if you have nothing to do with tech, awesome. I'd love to see non-tech blogs running on Lockergnome. The more, the merrier, because, variety is the spice of blogging. And I love spice, not too much spice. I mean, yeah, it's spicy enough, but not like, burn the tip of your tongue spice, but more like, that's very flavorful spice. Anyway, there are plenty of places where you can blog. If you intend on staying in your own domain, then you have to start thinking about where you're interacting with other people beyond your own domain. That's It's one of the reasons why I'm everywhere on the internet. You have to be these days because everybody is everywhere. I almost said everywhere, which is everywhere. Everybody is everywhere. I coined a phrase there. Everywhere is everywhere. My email address is chris@pirillo.com. My blog at chris.pirillo.com. You can get a blog at geeks.pirillo.com and make money with your blog at lockergnome.com. Blog, 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 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at blog, 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 blog.